What's up, guys? It's me, Dr. Fish King 9, and welcome to a very important news update that just happened about an hour. That just happened an hour ago. It is Super Smash Brothers information, new Smash Brothers stuff. Nintendo just had a big direct, about a half hour, 40 minutes long, about Smash Brothers. Everything to do with Smash Brothers, all that stuff. Lots and lots of information. I'll do my best to basically tell you what they were, if you didn't see the video or anything like that. So let's start it all off with some big stuff. Characters. There in March there were no characters confirmed. There were none in March, and we know why. There were 5 characters confirmed over the course of during the direct. There was Yoshi was finally confirmed. I mean, he was a no-brainer to be in it, but he was finally confirmed, and I'm glad he was. Let's see. There was... Now, one cool thing about Samus and Zelda was, after Samus' final smash, she transformed into Zero Suit Samus. That was one drawback that I didn't like about Samus in that game, compared to Melee or the original one, because I loved using Samus in those games. But in this game, in Brawl, she'd switch to Zero Suit Samus. In this game, there's no transforming. Zelda doesn't transform into Sheik, and Samus doesn't transform into Zero Suit Samus. They're their own characters now. So Yoshi, Zero Suit Samus, and Sheik were all confirmed, and we had 1.5 new characters. This character was with the Pokemon trainer, Charizard, Ivysaur, and Squirtle. He was one of those 3. And he was confirmed, but he's by himself this time. And it was Charizard. Charizard is back and badder than ever. He's more badass. He can go Mega Charizard, at least X. I'm assuming he can go Y. I like to assume that at least, because I much prefer Y over X. But that's beside the point. X is confirmed. I'm glad you can Mega Evolve. I'm not sure if that's his final Smash or not. I don't think it is. It might be, though. The other character confirmed is another Pokemon. That is Greninja. Greninja. And Greninja's a really cool guy. I'm glad to see these characters confirmed. I love seeing characters confirmed for Smash Brothers. It's amazing. I'm so hyped. But what was I gonna say? Can't even think of it. I'm so hyped. So we got the new characters. Basically Greninja I'm glad to see him back. One big thing about Lucario. He can Mega Evolve. You can Mega Evolve Lucario into Mega Lucario, and his Aura moves are automatically maxed out. Because you have to charge up a lot of, you have to take a lot of damage in order to get your Aura attacks to max power with Lucario. In this game, you still have to do that. Or you can Mega Evolve him, and he has the automatic maxed out stuff. It's like, what? Why? You just made Lucario even more broken. Let's see, who else did they break? We got information on Rosalina and Luma. They're really powerful. They're basically the Ice Climbers done simple. They're like an easier version of the Ice Climbers. I could never really use the Ice Climbers. I could never get the hang of it in Melee or Brawl. And I'm glad Rosalina is essentially a simpler version. I'm gonna try everyone out, of course, because I'm not stupid. I'm gonna try all the characters. Try to get good with any of them. But basically, they're like, you can... Basically, in my opinion, it's more of a dumbed-down version of Ice Climbers. It's made very powerful. I'm glad. Cool. Wii Fit Trainer, nothing really new. You can use there's one of her moves. I believe it's the down B. Her down B attack. You can charge and gain a boost. You can get an extra. Your attack goes up. You get extra attack damage. And then you can use her regular move, which is like a Sunbeam, or a Sunblast. And it's like, you use that to charge, you bash the guy to this edge of the wall, to the edge. You get some boost, and then you fire your laser at him, and he blows up. I'm like, what? Why? And you can also play as, something they showed off, you can play as the Wii U Fit female trainer or the Wii U Fit male trainer. They're the exact same. There's no changes in anything. The only thing is one's female, one's male. So if you don't really like to play as the if like you like the design or you like the moves that Wii Fit U trainer can do, but you don't want to be the female, you can use male. Simple. Let's see what else. Mega Man's got a bunch of moves, which you already knew. His final smash brings all the main Mega Man stuff together into one. It's really cool. You got X, Classic, Legends. There was another guy, because I haven't really played a lot of the Offspring Mega Man games. You got another guy from another series, and you got the Battle Network Mega Man. There was, I can't think of his name. I want to say Zero, the Zero or the ZX. One of those, because you got the X, Mega Man X series, you got X, you got Classic, you got Legends, Battle Network, and then there was a fifth one I can't place. Oh well. But you get the point. There, he was a really cool Final Smash. Little Mac, we knew Little Mac. There was nothing really new confirmed about him. He's very powerful, though. Let's see, who else was the new character? I can't think of it. Villager, we basically knew everything about him, too. Let's get on to the stages. The character... we gotta release. Let's move on to something I should have done at the very, very beginning of this video. The release date. We have a release date for this game. For the 3DS version, it's summer of 2014. This summer, which I'm hyped. I'm so hyped because it'll be less. It'll cost less money because it's a 3DS game compared to a Wii U game, so it should only be $40 at the most, which is great. And it's a handheld game during the summertime, which. I don't know about anyone else, but in the summer I usually go on a lot of vacations. I take a lot of trips. My family goes on a lot of trips. I go with them. It's fun times. It's a handheld game, which means I can bring it with me. So I can play Smash Brothers on the go. On trips with my family over the summer. It's gonna be good. It's all good, guys. It's great! And then the Wii U version won't be coming out till this winter. So I'm assuming it won't be coming out till around Christmas time, so that's a little disappointing. But that will give you time to save up some money for the game. It'll give me plenty of time. It's perfect for me, because my birthday is November. I can get some money for my birthday. I'll have enough, if I don't have a job by that point, I can get some money for my birthday. I can get the game. Which will be perfect. I'll pre-order the game after I get the money. It'll be perfect. I mean, Nintendo doesn't normally do pre-order bonuses, but oh well. I don't care. Pre-order. I'll get the game. I'll get the game, man. I'll get the game. But let's see what else was there. There the characters for the roster. Once 3DS version comes out, there won't be any new characters announced or added or anything like that because the Wii U version and the 3DS version have the same exact character roster. Okay, basically that's just. They have the same character roster, which they said at the beginning, but the stages, they have very different stages. The only stages that are the same in the Wii U and 3DS version is Final Destination and Battlefield. They're the only stages that are on both games. Which I'm pretty glad, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And they both have online. You can play online with both of them. I don't think you can play you can't play side by side. I don't think you can. They didn't say anything about that. But with the Wii U version online, there's this cool thing with you can do for fun or for glory. For fun, it's random stage, all items on, with like players, and this is like this is without your like non-friends. This is like because you can play with your friends or you can play without your friends. You can do both. Okay, simple as that. You got for fun, which is random stage. All items on, without your friend or players, random players, or you can pick your own character, but like you know what I mean. And then only your wins. So if you lose, that won't get added to your record. Only your wins and for fun. Then there's for glory, and basically what for glory is, it's Final Destination, no items. It's basically tournament style. No items on, Final Destination only, and like Final Destination like stages. Because there are a lot more stages like Final Destination without the hills and the bumps and stuff like that a lot of with what tournament players don't like. So you got Final Destination, no items. Stages like Final Destination, no items. 1 versus 1 are available, so you can do 1v1 or you can do 4-player. And wins and losses will be shown, so it'll be both. Alright, there we go. Just had to fix something. But so that's really cool with the online. And you can play online with your friends, or you can play offline. And then another really cool thing, customizable movesets. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, but it sounds cool. I'm game. I'm game for it. That's for sure. Wow, this is... I can't believe how hyped I am for this stuff. Man, I'm a nerd. Let's see, what else was there? There was, I can't think of the exact name. Smash Run. In the 3DS version only, there's a little game called Smash Run. Now, basically, it's like, if you've ever played Kirby's Air Ride for the GameCube, it's exactly like that with City Street. Or, was it City Street? Or was it was like Street? Like City something or Street something. It was either City something or something Street. It was one of those. It was one of those names. Where you collect these stickers, or essentially stickers, which are power-ups, which boost your attack, your, like, A attack, your B attack, your defense, your speed, your jump, and your projectiles. I think projectiles, at least. Either weapons. You go through you have 5 minutes, you go through this, like, base area, which also has 4-player online co-op, or technically co-op, as co-op as you can get in Smash Brothers. They have enemies from the franchises. It's not like the stupid fake Smash enemies that they came up with for Brawl in the subspace. You got the Tiki enemies from Donkey Kong Country, the Matowers from Mega Man. You got Goombas, Koopas, I'm assuming. You got a bunch of other enemies from other classic games that have been in the game. Which is really cool. You got 5 minutes, you beat those enemies, you collect the stickers or whatever they are from them, and after 5 minutes, the 4 of you, or however many you are, because I'm assuming you can do offline solo mode with 3 CPU. I'm assuming. They didn't really say much about it, but I believe that's what you can do. Also, there was another cool thing about it where you can, not attack, but, and then you, like, battle in a random stage, with the upgrades that you collected throughout the 5 minutes, through those 5 minutes, which I find really cool. I'm really glad they added that. That sounds like a lot of fun to do. And with assist trophies, you got a lot of the returning assist trophies like Andros and the Devil. And you also have a couple new ones. You got Ashley from WarioWare. You have another assist trophy returning. You have, I can't think of his name, but he was from F-Zero GX. He had the swords. He was like running across the stage. You got the swords. He's from F-Zero GX from the Captain Falcon games. Captain Falcon hasn't been confirmed yet, but he's in the game. We can all guarantee he's in the game because we saw the assist trophy from the Captain Falcon franchise of games. So we know he's in the game somewhere. Eventually he'll be confirmed. He might not, but he'll be here. He'll be there no matter what. One way or another, he'll be there. Let's see, what else was there? There was something else. Assist trophies, you also have one or two, I'm assuming at least one. There's definitely at least one Mega Man assist trophy, Elecman from Mega Man 1. I'm really glad they brought him back. In my opinion, he was the best Mega Man 1 boss. Or not boss, but he was the best Mega Man 1 Robot Master. It was a tie, in my opinion, it's a tie between him and, I guess, Gutsman. There's no one really else that's really that notable. But the Mega Man, there's also bosses, quote-unquote, bosses in the stage. With the Mega Man stage, you have the Yellow Devil, which will come onto the stage and just attack you, like, basically, and you can only hit him in the eye, just like in Mega Man 1, with the Yellow Devil. Basically, what's it called? Can't think of it, but, you get the point. You got the new guy, him, you got with him, all of it. And then if whoever deals the killing blow to him, does damage, like, if he blows up like a smart bomb, you don't get affected, but anyone else in that general vicinity of him will take damage and get destroyed, which I find so cool. I'm so glad. This is shaped, as long as Sakurai doesn't mess anything up from here till at least June, I'll be perfectly fine. If the Wii U version tanks, then it tanks. If the 3DS version does perfectly okay, does great, I'll be perfectly fine. I'm fine with just the... I love my Wii U, I love my Wii U, I love Nintendo. If the Wii U version tanks because someone F's up, okay, no one really has a Wii U, I guess. I don't want to see Nintendo go bankrupt from this. I really don't if the game tanks. But I don't see any chance of that game tanking. With the amount of time, Sakurai definitely seems to care a lot about this game. In making the games and everything. And I have a lot of faith in him that he won't mess up, and he won't screw up, and he won't pull a Sega or anything like that. Which is a really good sign, because Nintendo isn't notorious for making a bad game. Nintendo isn't very notorious for that kind of stuff. You've got some early games, I guess. You got Zelda 2, you got Zelda 2, Sunshine to an extent, Sticker Star, in my opinion, Sticker Star, a couple others here and there. You don't have a lot of big, major games. You don't have any of the Smash Brothers games. You don't have any of the Mario Kart games. I guess technically Mario Party Island Tour was really bad, and Mario Party 9 to an extent, but you get my point. The big main series of the big games that people tend to buy. The console maker. The thing that makes or breaks the console for Nintendo. Smash Brothers, Brawl, and Mario Kart Wii were two of the top-selling games on the Wii. And then Wii Sports, but that's because so many people bought a Wii. Wii U, Mario Kart 8, and Smash Brothers will be the deciding factor for the Wii U. And I have high hopes. And basically, as long as they don't mess up in development from now till at least summer, we'll be okay. We'll be A-okay. Okay? We'll be A-okay. Which is great news in my opinion. Because with Sakurai holding off the Wii U version for another half a year or so, that's great in my opinion. I would love to play it, but that's why I'm glad we get the 3DS version in the summer. So basically, I'm really excited. Basically my question to you guys is, if you don't already have a Wii U, will Smash Brothers Wii for Wii U make you want to buy one? And also, out of all the new characters, Rosalina, Luma, Wii Fit Trainer, those guys, Greninja, Mac, not Char's, none of the confirmed characters, returning characters, that includes Charizard, Zero Suit Samus, and Sheik. Even though they're technically new characters, they were still old characters from the old. They were in Brawl they were at least in Brawl. So you got your choices are Greninja, Little Mac, Mega Man, Wii Fit Trainer male/female, Rosalina and Luma. I feel like there's one more I'm forgetting. You get my point though. Oh, Villager. I always forget the Villager because he's unimportant. No one cares about the Villager. So out of the new characters out of the brand new characters that have never been in a Smash Brothers game, what are your what 1/2? What ones, like, basically, what are you going to try and use as a main from the new characters? Personally, in my opinion, as much as I want, as cool as it is to see Greninja, I'm going to be using Mega Man. I'm going to be using Mega Man and Little Mac. I'm going to try and use those guys. Little Mac, I love Punch-Out. Mega Man, I love Mega Man. I love the Mega Man franchise. And those two are two iconic franchise games that I love to play. And I'm so looking forward to use them. I almost forgot. Pokemon. With the Pokeballs and stuff. And with the Pokemons. With the Pokemans. There's a new Pokeball. You got the regular Pokeball, which chucks out the regular ones. And then you got a new Master Ball, which chucks out rare legendaries. So you got, basically, the only ones that they showed off, but I guarantee there'll be a lot more, hopefully. You have Deoxys Attack form. For some reason it's attacking, not just regular Deoxys. Deoxys Attack. Arceus, unfortunately. That's what's just, I don't like Arceus. But you got Deoxys Attack, Arceus, Victini, or Victini, however you pronounce it, Xerneas, Palkia, which means there will be no Spear Pillar stage in this game, unlike in Brawl. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. but I feel like those are the only ones they really technically showed off and confirmed. But you get the point. There were a lot of they didn't really show off too many Pokemon and stuff. I was expecting them to show off some more Pokeballs, stuff like that, but they didn't. This is I've been Dr. Fish King 9. Let me know what your mains are gonna be from the new character roster. And what you thought about the Direct, if you haven't seen it yet, if you've seen it, anything like that. Let's see, what else was there? Are you going to buy a Wii U if you don't have one yet? And if you have a Wii U, are you going to be... If you have a Wii U, basically, are you going to be getting this game for the Wii U and or the 3DS? I want to get it for both. I'm a huge Nintendo sucker. I'm a sucker for Nintendo. I'll get them for both, of course. I'm going to buy both. Let's see. So yeah, I'm going to buy both. Are you going to buy both? You're going to buy one? You're going to buy none? Take your pick. And if you are going to buy at least one of them, what's your main going to be? From the new characters, the new ones. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.